Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and we're playing multiplayer again. I kind of stuffed up my little fit here, but I've got two commandos, a panther, and a hunchback. Now, what I did was I took Showboat and Witness, who both have sensor locking, and the idea was to sensor lock my way to victory here, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of long-range weapons. So I kind of broken my fit here. What I'm going to have to do is probably actually push up. So the Hunchback has a whole lot of medium lasers. The only one with real long range is probably the Panther with the single PPC. He will have some SRMs as well, I think, is what the Panther has. So I've got SRMs on both my commandos, medium lasers on the Hunchback, and a PPC on the Panther. And we're going to probably want to push... I kind of want to push around this hill, maybe. I'm not sure where the enemy player, O'Neill, is going to go here. He could take two choices, right? He could come across this way. I haven't actually played this map from this side, so it'd be quite interesting to see what the choices are from this side. I'd say you could probably push around here, get a fairly decent go at this basin here. Otherwise, pushing this way seems like a good option as well. There's a lot of tree cover. So I have picked, there's only, what is there, there's 15 million C-bills for this game here. It's a light game, so hopefully we can get some decent play out of here. I doubt he's going to do what the AI does and run down here. I certainly hope he does not. So we're going to go for this flank, and if we're unlucky, he's gone somewhere else. If not, we will be in luck here. Take this hill, take these trees, hopefully get some fire coming off there, although you could sit here with some LRMs and sensor lock in. It'd be interesting to see where he goes. It'll be a real bum if he goes this way though, because then we will not really be doing much. He could actually go backwards, which would be a little iffy. He could maybe sit here with some LRMs, sit up here with some sensor locking. The choices. This map is actually quite big. So I've set the turn times to 2 minutes. I did previously play on 1 minute. It pushes the game along pretty rapidly. I might stick with the 1 minute rounds. It makes the choices a bit more meaningful, right? You can't just sit there and plan out your move. It's kind of like, yo, I've only got 1 minute. I really have to be on top of what I'm doing here. It sounds like a building. So there might be a few sound bugs that sound like a building collapsing. Building up here. Ooh, what do we got? Alright, so it looks like he is pushing for this hill as well. I probably don't want to fight here. I might have to pull back. The reason I don't want to fight here... Okay, so he's gone with 3 lights. The reason I don't want to fight here is because there's all this sort of scree rubble sort of stuff right here, which will stuff me over a little on movement, especially if I get LRM'd. What do we got here? Jenna. Okay. Jenna, so this is a bunch of medium lasers. If he gets up close with that, that'll be nice. Oh, he's taking a fire starter. He could take... In this fit, you can actually fit 4 fire starters, right? So that'll be kind of interesting if he's taking a bunch of fire starters. So we do have an idea of what he's bringing. I don't really have the long range to shoot down here. I could maybe sensor lock with these two and fire the PPC down. I would remove a fair bit of evasion, and I could get these guys in a decent position to ambush. This guy would need to push up. Another Jenna, okay. What else can Jennas have? I'm pretty sure it's just the one fit of medium lasers and SRMs. Jennas are kind of nice. I like Jennas. I think they're a good mech for a light mech. 35 tons. You know, they come in quite well. Looks like at least he's going to be pushing into me. These are pretty close range stuff. Okay, so 2 fire starters. Fire starters are weakly armored, but if they get on top of me, they will cause me some serious issues with heat. So what we're going to probably want to do is maybe get this guy down first. This Jenna's going to come in. So we'll use the sensor locking to our advantage here. We'll get this guy a bit more around this hill. Fire starters can jump, so I'm going to have to be aware of that. They probably can't get on top of me just yet. Oh. can't sensor lock that guy. That was silly. That was silly indeed. We might just brace here with this guy then. I'll sensor lock over here. I'll probably fire the PPC. We've got just enough room, I think, to sensor lock from here. So we'll probably not move. We'll probably just sensor lock on this guy. We'll move our other mechs back a bit. So they're going to have a lot of evasion going for them. There is that going as well. So I can get my Panther to probably back here somewhere. 40% to hit. I mean, it's pretty trash. We might just move back a little bit more. I could take... There's some ground over here I could take. I'll probably let the commandos do most of the tanking for me. It doesn't look like I get any vision, does it? Where can I move to and still have vision? So about here is vision. Alright, we'll take that. And we'll take that shot. So we'll twist slightly sideways here to have a decent hit. I'll leave probably the Hunchback towards the front to tank. But we'll take this shot here. It's not... Probably gonna not hit. Yeah, there we go. It shot off into the distance. Kind of expected. Heat-wise, that's okay. The Hunchback... I might get him towards the front. I've got to be careful of that fire starter there. Because it will get in probably quite close. But I'd rather these guys took the hits here. And I've got to also be aware that the Jenners could probably get around my flanks pretty easily as well. I think we'll move up. We'll sprint the Hunchback in. We'll get him to tank up. And we'll use the commandos towards the back, I think. So hopefully... We'll wait for the enemy to come in. Hopefully get some of this stuff with our commandos. Otherwise we can sensor lock as well. The Panther's just going to have to do work towards the back. Unless I want to suddenly... get him up with the SRMs, but the PPC doesn't do much close range. It's actually really bad close range. And he does have to move first, so we'll see what he's going to do. How would I do this if I was him? I would run my fire starter around here. I'd run my Jenner around here, come down from these trees. I wouldn't come across this. I'd run these guys straight. I'd actually probably shift everybody this way, knowing that this Hunchback's in the middle. Although you could swarm the Hunchback with the fire starters. That's another option. These guys are going to get up and close. And personal, I mean, the Jenners do a lot of work as well. Alright, it looks like he's going to put some shots in with his Jenner, I'd say. We're probably going to reserve. I'd like to see all of his mechs move. If he wants to. If I was him, I would probably keep reserving here. And see what I do. Force me to move, right? I mean, right now, all of his mechs have to move. I'd force him to... I'd force me to move. At least I had a better idea of what I'm up against. Alright. Alright, yeah, he's gonna start burning things. Alright, so... Poor old Hunchback, he's gonna get abused fairly heavily. I'd say he's going to jump in with his other fire starter if he can. Because he definitely wants to overheat the Hunchback, right? Because the Hunchback will do a lot of work here. Ooh, he's going to come in with everything. I am considering whether I should maybe punch. Ooh, punch with my Hunchback as well. Because all this evasion is going to screw us over a little. So the punch might be the better function here. That sensor lock did a bit of work. I mean, we've lost any of our evasion here. There's 3 of them. Did he sensor lock with his fire starter? Okay, that's interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's see what kind of hit chances we have. He's saying it's his first time here. Yeah, so we'll see how what my hit chances are with my 2 commandos. Because if I don't have good hit chances, then it's probably not going to be worth this. Let's see what we get. 25s. So the other problem with Witness and Showboat is they really do not have the greatest of firing skills here. What we might do is we might sensor lock both times onto this fire starter. We might run our Hunchback out of here. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see how we do against this. Alright, so that's one down. I'd like for you to probably back up just a little. Reposition this way so that fire starter can't get on you. I can get shot by the Jenners. But hopefully this evasion kicks in just a little. So we'll start stripping off some... don't know, I feel like I'd rather be shooting weapons than all this. And then we'll probably go with the Panther here. We'll move him back just a little, although that's not great. I'd rather... so back here we get a bit more chance to hit. We'll move here, definitely fire from here, and then I'm considering just running my Hunchback in on this. So we'll go for 70%, we'll see how that goes. We might get something off here. Nice hit to the chest at least. And then we're probably going to have to go for a punch with this guy. Although I could just open up with everything. It will overheat him a bit. What does he get? He gets bulwark if we don't move. So we'll probably just fire everything. We're going to have to take the heat here. But should be, if we can do a lot of damage here, we should be in good stead. Whoop. That's probably, we needed a bit more damage than that, I think. So these two fire starters are going to cause real problem for this Hunchback. If he doesn't sprint so far with these, we can probably get our commandos in and start doing damage with them. If my Hunchback goes down, the Panther's not going to hold up. He's not going to be able to tank all of this, which will be a major problem. Yeah, so he's going to come in with these guys now. This is what I would do. I would definitely move in my fire starters. There's no point in really doing too much else with them other than overheating this guy. He's going to overheat. It's close to overheating. It's close to overheating. I definitely want to move these guys in now. And start doing some work with them. There's no way I want to leave them towards the back against all this mess. So we'll do some damage against this fire starter. We're going to have to brawl big time now against these guys. If we can take this guy down, we'll be super lucky. Oh, we are damn close, but not quite. Not quite what we needed. So he's going to run in, probably punch against my Hunchback with the flamethrower here. That's what... You actually do more damage if you don't punch things. He's going to do a death from above, actually. Nice, yeah. I guess does a bit more damage. A Hunchback's holding up pretty well. He's going to overheat, though. This is going to probably put him into... As long as it doesn't shut him down. It did shut him down. So that's what he's going for. He's going for the shutdown play here. He is going for the shutdown play. Which will be all sorts of nasty. How close can we get, but not too close? Okay, that's not going to put us in firing range. I need to be able to shoot that guy. So if I swing around here... Alright, so we've got a bit of a hit chance from here. We're going to run in. We're going to get our evasion going, and we're going to plonk down a bit more damage on this guy. One more hit to his chest. He should get caught out here. There he goes. That's one down. So we're going to need to get this other fire starter off us. Unfortunately, our Panther here is going to have no chance against this. One down. Yeah, the shutdown plays are very interesting. Ooh, okay, so he's going to go and try it. Yeah, he's going to try and beat off that laser pack here, because as soon as this loses its lasers, we're going to be in a mite of trouble. I'd really like to get ozone started up, but it looks like I cannot. So we're going to have to swing round and get some damage on this guy. What do we got here? 40s. It's really out of range here. We might just start running our Panther in as well. We've got to try and get this other fire starter, although we could get this Jenner who hasn't moved. Unfortunately, he's behind a rock, so it is a little sketchy, but I think we'll put the damage into the Jenner. Might be able to get something off here. A leg, it's pretty close. That Jenner's overheating quite a lot, though. He is running quite hot on the Jenners. So this turn around, come on, let me get ozone up here. The shutdown play was really good, actually. Really good. So he's going to be able to call shots completely on the Hunchback the whole time. I would rip off that, rip off those lasers. He's going to rip off the lasers here. So there's no more lasers on the Hunchback, so I can only really melee with the Hunchback now. If we melee, we're going to probably melee onto this fire starter right here, if we can. Although we could go for the Jenner. Ozone, he's going to try and restart himself. At least this turn, he won't get too abused, because he's now entrenched. His heat's too low for this guy to do another shutdown play on him. He can heat him up though. He can just give him the burn. Would I go for these guys? I'd probably start trying to work on my backline here. The Hunchback. It's a real shame you can't click on your Hunchback and see what he's doing. Health-wise. I probably have to shift my Hunchback a little. Yeah, the Hunchback's definitely going to just have to punch things now. It's a very good play. Very interesting. Because you tend to tank with one mech, right? Like this guy, I maybe had him too far forward. I really needed for him to have a turn of, yeah, he's going to do death from aboves on these guys. This is nice as well. Because the back of these things won't take too much. Although I could... He's going to have to overheat himself to do this. And shut down. Ooh, we lost an arm. Alright, hopefully... Which arm was that? Was that our... that is our SRM side. Alright, but he has shut down. So I could probably get behind his mech now and shoot him in the back here. What did we lose? We lost the medium laser. I'm okay with that. We can get to the back of this guy and shoot him in the... shoot him from behind. I'll be pretty happy with that. So we'll get behind this guy. We'll try and take down this Jenner if we can. Definitely into the center torso here. Get this guy abused a little. It's not enough. Not enough. He is going to have to start his mech up next turn. I could probably just gang up on this guy, I think. They might not be able to... I think they can't jump all the way behind my commando. I'd like to keep my commando going. This Hunchback's going to have to punch this guy. He's going to go for my other commando here. Yeah, the jump tactics are pretty good, actually. We need this guy to survive out. I'll probably run over here, though. Okay, so he missed mostly with that. So we're going to get our witness over to the other side, and we're going to gang up on that Jenner. Because there's no need to... how far can we get? We can get this far. So this guy's going to get a back shot on us anyway. But I'd rather do that and get this guy gone. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to get around here. We got the Panther to go as well. So we're going to ignore this guy. He is going to shoot us in the back, though. So we're going to have to put up with that. Hopefully we can get through most of this guy's chest here. There we go. Down he goes. So he's out. That just leaves 2 more to go. So we're going to have to move probably on the other Jenner. I'd say this Jenner would run around here maybe and shoot this guy. Or is he going to move on to the Hunchback? I don't know who I'd go for. Hunchback, maybe. If you flanked around on the right side here, you could get some shots. He's taking his time to think about it. It's a real shame. I'd really like to know what my mechs look like. Okay, so he's going to come towards the back. He's going to get behind my Hunchback here, I think. Or is he going to shoot this guy in the side? Nope. He's going to do... Okay. That's... Yeah, okay. So I might not be able to punch these guys. I would definitely like to get this guy out of the way, though. That's not enough of a twist. We might reposition a little here. Just to keep this guy out of my way here. So you'll get over there. Reposition. And then we'll try and get our mech up and going here. I need the Hunchback to... Okay, the Hunchback can't do much. You can get here and fire a medium. Or I could get him in and fire the small as well. They could attack his back here if they wanted. I don't know if they will. They're probably just going to try and keep out of his way. Because they don't want to get punched, right? They really don't want to get punched. I don't think it's going to really matter who I pick here. He's taking no damage and he's taking no damage. We'll just put it into the fire starter here. He's got a couple bit more flamethrowers to go. Oof, 15 damage. Excellent. So the Hunchback is kind of useless to us now. It'll be interesting to see what he does. If he goes for the Hunchback, he leaves himself open for all this. If he doesn't go for the see, I'd come around and shoot this commando in the back here, I think. Probably around here. He really wants into that back line. He wants to get at my Panther, and he wants to get at everything else. Alright, he's going to back up. Alright, maybe my Hunchback can now punch. I don't think it's enough, though. Still, that's a bit of a shame. So he's going to back up. He's going to probably shoot the commando here. It's definitely what I would do. Oh, no. Okay. He's going to give... ooh, actually, our Hunchback is not looking happy. He's not looking happy. He could take out the Hunchback, which would leave us with pretty light mechs, right? I mean, I've got a Panther.
Yes, Commander.
Probably move... Actually, we'll move Witness here. Because I don't want Witness getting shot. Unfortunately... I can't quite... I can. There we go. So we'll get around probably the side. That Jenna concerns me a little because he could jump behind my mech here. He could jump behind Witness, get some shots in. But we'll move over here. We'll put some more fire into this guy. He's pretty overheated, so he can't do too much just yet. I think he's waiting for the heat to come off this baby so he can start burning a few more things. Jenna, I don't know what would I run up here? You could run up there and shoot down, use the laser patch, do a bit of work there, or you could jump behind, because I don't have a lot of mechs to really do work there. He is a little overheated though, so he might just go for the Hunchback here. Okay, he is. It looks like he's going to try his best to get this. Ooh, he did get the Hunchback down. Okay. That's not bad, because the Hunchback would have done a fair bit of damage there. But that does leave us with most of our mechs here to do. I'd like to get a little bit closer with... You know what, we're just going to shoot from here. We'll just take the 95 to hit on the fire starter. I probably didn't even need to move for this, but we will. I could fire just the one weapon and have none of this in the way, but I'll fire, I think, the 4 missiles as well. Probably do us just as much work. Ooh, there we go. Bit of damage to that arm. Hopefully we can pop it. Not quite. It's kind of close. He's unsteady now, so hopefully he can't do any more sprints, which would be good for us as well. We're going to have to get this guy in. He's a little unhealthy, but he will try to do his best. No multi-shot, unfortunately. I could step just in here. These guys might jump on me, but I think it's worth just going straight for this guy at the back. And doing what we can to him. If we can get the fire starter down, I'll be super happy. If we can just pop an arm, then he'll lose some of his ability here as well. Plus the knockdown, so he's going to get pushed back a turn. So that means I'm going to get to do all my turns with a called shot on him, which will be nice as well. This Jenna could jump behind one of my commandos. I'd probably jump behind this guy and try and shoot him if I could. Although the heat's pretty restrictive. So, be interesting. What will you do now? What will you do, my friend? You could jump behind here. He's going to run, try for a... Ooh, okay, so he's got enough movement to get around on this guy. I'll probably just run all my mechs towards this fire starter, though. And try my best at killing him. He's picked the right side to shoot this mech in. There's no armor on the side, so he could kill this guy. He'll probably overheat doing it, though. So I wonder if he's considering how much heat he's going to throw into this. Looks like he threw everything in. He tried his... Yep, there we go. So now it's 2-on-2. That was a good call there. We'll see if we can't make this a bit more even, though. And get that guy on the floor down. Really want to get up close. 85, I'll take that. We'll twist our mech just slightly. So that we're good to go here. And we will fire everything we can into this guy's torso. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of health left, right? So even if we hit with both of these, it's not going to do... Oh, we had to miss as well. It's coming through. Coming through. Alright, I think we're going to get up here. Damn, we can't twist enough, can we? Alright, we're going to get up on this... No, we don't want to get... So I don't want to get up on that hill and get screwed by him coming in. So we're going to twist sideways again. We're going to focus for this. I definitely want to get this as much damage as I can on these cold shots. Hopefully we can get through. Come on. There we go. Nicely done. So we're through the center torso. So now it just leaves the Jenna versus... still in there. He's saying good shot. Alright, yeah. So he could do a fair bit of work here. I need to probably hit him with PPC and everything here from... At least we've got a fair bit of heat. If I can pop some arms and stuff off, I'll be super happy here. Definitely want to pop an arm off. Ooh, okay, that was pretty close. Yeah, he's saying basically if that mech had got up, the commander would be dead. What we want to do is probably keep putting shots into the same place, if we can. It will overheat us to do this, but we'll see if we can't. How far can we back up here? We can back up to here. We'll take that. I'll back up to here. I'll put more shots into the side of this Jenna. Try and rip an arm off, if I can. This will overheat us. I'm pretty happy to overheat at this point, even if we will miss with a lot of this stuff. I just really want to pop... there we go. It's exactly what I want. So he loses his medium lasers here. He's still got the SRMs, which will do a bit of work. But it's better that he's lost 2 medium lasers. There's 50 damage off the Jenna that we don't have to take. Plus the Commando has a fair bit of evasion now. So we just need to work through this Jenna. And the Jenna's actually about to fall over as well. So if we get another death from above. Ooh. That could do a bit of work if he hits us in the head. Oh, a miss. Alright. Oh. We're both falling over. Alright, we both fell over there. Nicely done. We will get the cold shot though. So I will happily move around. PPC 95. Definitely nice hit there. It's going to go straight into the chest. And we're going to try our best to blow this guy away. Come on, buddy. Get him out of here. Alright, he's down. He's down. It was pretty close actually. It's not as bad as I thought. Like the... I actually thought the fire starters would do a bit more... Wouldn't do as much, but they did a lot of work actually. They did a lot of work. We'll see how things went. So he was about 600,000 on top of me. The Hunchback just got destroyed. Unfortunately, that shutdown really cost them. I didn't actually think about that, but that was really good tactic to shut down the Hunchback and cause them to... Because once it's shut down, you can call shots on everything, right? And then a Hunchback only has most of its guns on one side. So you can just call all your shots into that side, put them down, and then the Hunchback is fairly much nothing, right? There's not much left to him. You saw he had, what, a medium laser, then an arm that was nearly gone, and a small laser, which he could barely use. Luckily, we came through with the commandos, though. They did the most work there. And we secured ourselves another win. But it's definitely interesting playing against people instead of AI, because they jump around a fair bit. I mean, he was good in jumping behind my mechs. I think it would have been pretty close. If I hadn't got that fire starter down, he would have won. There's no way I would have taken that. With that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.